Heavy rainfall in western Saudi Arabia has caused a sudden rise in water levels across several small communities in the Mecca region. Intense precipitation was recorded in areas such as Al-Awali, Al-Zala, Al-Sharaya, Al-Raqqa, and Wadi Fatima. Residents reported that the rain began abruptly and intensified by evening. Nearly a full month's worth of rain fell within 3 hours. According to meteorological data, rainfall levels exceeded 65 millimeters in some locations. Water rushed from the mountain slopes towards the valleys, forming fast-moving streams. In Az-Zala, cars were partially submerged. In Al-Sharaya, residents filmed water entering shops and basement levels. The rural road leading to Wadi Fatima was closed after sections of the ground collapsed. In Al-Awali, water rose above sidewalks and flooded lower floors of homes. Witnesses said that at intersections, the water reached the height of SUV wheels. Several local shops and transport services temporarily halted operations. Schools in small villages suspended classes until conditions improved. Civil defense units set up mobile stations to assist residents. Short-term power outages were reported in the Esh Sharif al-Muraza area. Rescuers said conditions grew especially dangerous in the Araka Valley by evening. There, dry riverbeds overflowed rapidly. Local farmers reported flooding of pastures and grain storage areas. In the Al-Juma area, water flows destroyed parts of a rural road. Preliminary assessments indicate that at least 60 homes and facilities were damaged. Road crews began pumping out water and clearing collapsed segments. Meteorologists noted winds reaching 70 km per hour during the heaviest rainfall. Several minor landslides occurred in low-lying areas near Al-Haram. Residents of the Al-Miswala district reported failures at pumping stations. In the surroundings of Ajud, lightning and brief power interruptions were observed. Civil defense teams evacuated dozens of families from low-lying zones in the Al-Fakiya district. More than 70 millimeters of rain fell overnight in Wadi Nakhla, marking a 10-year record. Several streets were closed to prevent vehicles from crossing flooded bridges. Local residents said water levels rose within minutes. In the Al-Khair area, groups of camels were seen being pushed away from their usual grazing spot by the floodwater. Forecasts indicate that intermittent rainfall will continue for the next 24 hours. Civil protection authorities warn of further washout and potential mud flows. Emergency shelters were opened in Al-Awali for evacuated families. Traffic was restricted on the road leading to Al-Barka due to overflowing water. Rescuers urged residents to avoid approaching dry valleys even if the water flow appears weak. A mobile alert system notified more than 200,000 people. Short-term water supply disruptions were recorded in the Al-Hamra area. Utility teams began repairing power lines and restoring pumping facilities. The meteorological center stated that the probability of renewed thunderstorms is at 60%. Water levels began receding in Az-Zala and Al-Misfala, though mud and debris remain. Specialists carried out measurements and inspected drainage systems. Farmers began calculating losses linked to damaged crops and livestock. Schools in Al-Fakiya switched temporarily to remote learning. Local residents expressed gratitude to rescue teams for fast evacuation efforts. Authorities announced that main roads would be cleared and inspected within 2 days. Weather services continue monitoring and publish updates every 3 hours. By evening, water levels had receded in most districts. The residents remained cautious. Meteorologists warn that even brief rainfall in the region's mountain zones can trigger sudden flooding. Experts described the recent rainfall as among the strongest in recent years.